Welcome to my channel Correct Code, thecorrectcode.com. Today we are going to learn how to add platforms in Ionic. So we have platforms like Android and iOS. So let's see how to add platforms in Ionic. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so that you won't miss my new tutorials. So let's open terminal. Now I was inside the project folder. So first we need to check the platforms are installed or not. Sudo Ionic Cordova platform add. So if you click this function, it will ask, see, we now recommend capacitor as official native runtime for Ionic. To learn about the differences between capacitor, see docs for getting started, see docs. See, are you sure you want to continue? They are like two things, one with capacitor and one with Cordova. Will check. Now I am explaining you how to add platform using Cordova. Yes. What platform would you like to add? Okay, so let's say I will add iOS. So it's adding iOS platform. See, using Cordova fetch for Cordova iOS, you can see this Cordova iOS 6.1.4 from where it's fetching. That is important question. So here, if you go to the project folder, you will have a package.json. So just open that package.json file. Here you can see here. Where Cordova was here. Oh, file is getting updated because background. See, this is from here it's fetching package.json. So if you want to add any lower versions of iOS, you need to change in package.json so that particular version will get installed for the application. Okay, this is one logic like you need to know, because many applications have problems with versions of iOS. So it's adding all the plugins. You can see plugin, Cordova voice list, status bar, device, splash screen, Ionic web view, Ionic keyboard. So installing for iOS, you can see all the, and here you can see path, platforms, iOS. So let's go to platforms folder. This is the platforms folder. Here you can see the iOS folder. So here the complete iOS project has been created for this particular project. Okay, so now we need to generate a resources. Okay, so here there is Cordova RES was not found on your path, please install it globally. Okay, so now just copy this, sudo npm, my -g is global, so enter. So it's installing the resource files. So we will get all icons and splash screens, which is very important for any platform. Even for Android or iOS, we need this. See, this is the structure of files where we got installed. Okay, this is the structure of files where we got installed. So this is the Cordova library, and this is the app files. Here we will have a image assets. These all are images. By default Ionic image will come. We need to replace this. To replace this, we need to create a resource folder before here itself. So here we have the resource iOS. these icons has been deployed there directly. Okay. So, this is how you need to add the platform for the iOS. Once you have added the platform, for Mac users, just click on iOS and get info and give the permissions. Otherwise, it will be difficult to give password every time when you save your file, because there is a issues in this is not issue, this is our security things. Now just go here, we need to just open this workspace file, that's it. We just need to open this workspace file and it will get opened. Xcode would like to access files, yes, see it's opening, right? These are all our iOS files. This is that simple, it's not a big confusing thing. And once you are here, you can change your identifiers. Okay, so you can change your identifiers here, and then just click on you can just click on play button and app will get played. Before playing, you need to add a signing account, App Store account. See, build succeeded. Now we will get a simulator. So I am using a iPod Touch simulator. So it will be loaded like this. So it's simple that first we have selected the platform, which platform we want to add. We have added the platform, and then this is the file structure. We will get it into platforms. Inside platforms, we will get iOS folder. Just select and give permissions, and then get inside. We will have options here, and this www folder is our project file, and inside plugins we will get all the plugins information, and this is all related to Cordova supporting files. Okay, and these are the platforms. These are all supporting files for this platform. Okay, so now it's opening. iOS mobile has been switched on, and then we need to open Xcode, and then we need to run, and now application is running. We created a hello world application, so now that particular application is running. Bingo, it's open, it's loading. So you need to add platform from the command line interface, and then open the project in the Xcode. Yeah, of course you need to install Xcode. Without installing Xcode, you cannot run an iOS app, that is for sure. Let's get into, if you want to select any other mobile, you can close this and you can stop, and here if you go here, you can see all other options. Like for example, if you want to, now latest version is like iPhone 12. Okay, select and click, so it will get built in iPhone 12 itself. Okay, so iPhone 12 will come. So like this you will have all mobiles, all iOS mobiles in the simulator. So these are called as a simulators. Okay, I hope you understood how to add a platform for iOS, and how to change the permissions for the files, and how to open a project in Xcode, and how to run the project in Xcode. So this is how it works, and this information is loading on iPhone 12. Okay, it's loading, still loading. We can see the application in iPhone 12 as well. Okay, so what we will do is, now let's I will do a separate video on Android as well. This platform is only for iOS. Okay, in my next video I will do a video on adding a Android platform. Okay. So I hope you guys understood this video of adding platforms. Okay. And if you understood, if you have any doubts, you can mention in comments, so that I will answer your queries. That's all for today's class. In our next class, I will explain add a Android platform. That's it. Thank you.